As the name suggests, dramaturges, what is a dramaturge, originated in theater, where they continue to serve a variety of functions, such as conducting historical research for directors, compiling character biographies for actors, and perhaps most importantly, helping writers of plays and musicals to hone the work's stories and characters. Okay, didn't know that. Performance scholar such and such observes that many choreographers, like playwrights and musical theater writers, are concerned with storytelling and characterization. In fact, some choreographers describe the dances they create as expressions of narrative through movement. It is therefore unsurprising that they use dramaturges. That would be my predicted answer. Dramaturges can have a profound impact on the artistic direction of plays and musicals. Okay, that's a possibility. If they use them, it probably does have an impact on them. Profound impact, I'm not sure that's the best answer. I think it's more that they look to use them as opposed to it has a profound impact. So it could be. I'm just going to put a question mark there and let's check B, C, and D. Choreographers developing dances with narrative elements frequently engage dramaturges to assist in refining those elements. Yeah, that makes sense, right? So it's unsurprising that the choreographers, some of them with narrative elements, that's when we generally use the dramaturge according to the text, frequently engage dramaturges. They use them. I think I like that better than B, right? This is pretty extreme, this word, too. How do we know how profound it is or is not? C, dances by choreographers who incorporate narrative elements are more accessible to audiences that we don't know. I mean, it seems plausible they would want to do that, but there's no evidence of that in the text. Remember, reading answers, the correct ones, are based off of text evidence, not plausible or possible answers. Okay? You need more. You need evidence. D, some directors and actors rely too heavily. Again, how do I know how much or too heavily or not too heavily? What is that, right? We have no judgment of that. That's not in the text. B is the correct answer. Several artworks found among the ruins of the ancient Roman city of Pompeii depict a female figure fishing with a Cupid nearby. Some scholars have asserted that the figure is the goddess Venus, since she is known to have been linked with Cupids in Roman culture. But University of Leicester archaeologist Carla Brain suggests that Cupids may have also been associated with fishing generally. So is Cupid with love? You ever seen Valentine's little Cupid with the arrow shooting the loving couple? Or does it have to do with fishermen? I guess there's some question. The fact that a Cupid is shown near the female figure therefore is not considered, well, in fact that it's shown near the female figure, what does that say? Fishing with the Cupid nearby suggests that the love is of fishing. Love is for fishing. I don't know. Why does the female figure, I'm not sure exactly what I conclude about the female figure being there. So is it fishing or is it love? What the heck, that female fish a lot? Or therefore, I guess that would be the only rational conclusion. Female fish a lot. It wasn't necessarily just a male activity. I'm kind of kidding about that one, but who knows actually. So is not conclusive evidence that the figure is Venus. So the fact that Cupid is shown near the female figure is not conclusive evidence that it's Venus. So scholars asserted that the figure is goddess Venus, since she's known to be linked with Cupids in Roman culture. But such and such may have also been associated with fishing generally. So it's not, I mean, it's not conclusive. That's true. So, but I'm not sure that's the idea here. All right, let's check B, C, and D. Suggests that Venus was often depicted fishing. So that would make sense, right? They've also said the fact that a Cupid is shown near the female figure, the figure is fishing. So that suggests Venus was depicted fishing. I mean, could be the case, right? That would make sense with Carla Brain's work. Eliminates the possibility that, no, we don't eliminate because we've asserted it already. I don't think we would eliminate that. Would be difficult to account for the figure if the figure was not Venus. Well, no, not necessarily. It just suggests she's next to a fishing person, a woman fishing, suggesting that Venus was often depicted fishing, right? Artworks among the ruins, several. There are several artworks like that. So that she was often depicted fishing. That's actually a fact, that Venus was often depicted fishing. Wait a second. Is Venus fishing? Like, is the actual god fishing or the person's fishing? That Venus was often depicted fishing. That's not the same as was depicted in scenes with fishermen. I don't know as though we can say that. It's a possibility. It doesn't eliminate. That's too extreme. We have no idea whether it's difficult or not difficult. Suggests that Venus is often depicted fishing. I mean, it's a fact in the text. Venus is often in images and sculptures, etc., with fishermen. That's not saying the Venus goddess self, is fishing. It's not conclusive evidence that the figure is Venus. I think we have to say that. That's the only fact we can really hang our hat on. Yeah, there is a woman there, right? And she's fishing, but that's not solid evidence that it's Venus. I'm going to have to say A is the answer.